everybody, this is B and we are back with Dating Start. This was the Undertale visual novel that I found. And it says that perhaps there's a chance for humans as friends, as family, and maybe Dating Start. Maybe more, I think it says. Let's continue. I have saved a lot. But soon enough, you feel a strange sort of familiarity. You and Papyrus... I hate when it does that. That freaks me out, because I don't know why on my end it does like the glitching of the music, and it makes me feel like... something's going on with but I think it's just my headset that's doing it. But it only does it on this game, so I don't know. I don't know if I downloaded it wrong and it's just punishing me, or it knows I'm doing a genocide and it's my punishment. But anyways, you and Papyrus come to a stop. I'm sorry, human, but you didn't make it through the maze. We're actually back at the beginning. You picked the correct path once, but you picked the incorrect path twice. But that's okay. I'll be right here to help you. Just remember, I will not tell you the correct answer. Now then, you may attempt to complete the maze again. Let's talk. So we need to go right. Very well, human, this way. Oh, it's glitching again. You make your way along the snowy trail, the trees stretching out in front of you. Eventually, you reach another fork in the road. Here we are at it. Another decision. Which way shall we go? Talk. I believe in you, human. I'm sure you'll get this one right. So we go left. You tell Papyrus you'd like to go left. Say no more, human. Left we shall go. And then the two of you are racing through the maze again. Papyrus keeps an eye on you the whole way as he jogs by your side, leading you to the next area. You come to a halt at the trail branches once again. You feel Papyrus' soul skipping with excitement. Here we are, human. The final part of this maze. I saved something a bit more challenging for the end. This is time there are 3 possible paths. So which path would you like to take? Let's talk. We're at the home stretch. There's really nothing left for me to say. The exit is right over there. So it's not left or right, so it's straight. You tell Papyrus you'd like to go straight. Very well. Shall we? Papyrus guides you down the path you picked, taking care so you don't get lost. You both walk a little further through the area until Papyrus stops once again. He dashes a little ahead of you and throws his arms in the air. Wowie! You managed to find your way out of the labyrinth of twisting confusion. I knew you could do it. I must say I'm very impressed with your maze-solving abilities. The tall skeleton swings you around, his soul practically heating up the frosty air. Aww. After a minute or two, he sets you back down and clears his throat. Now, this next puzzle is not made by me. It is made by my brother Oh, for God's sake, Sans. On the ground in front of you is a mere piece of paper. You pick it up. Suddenly, you feel your personal bubble popped as Papyrus shoves his face next to yours. He looks over your shoulder. What did he even... A crossword puzzle? Sigh. Okay, so one is... We are this. S-K-E-L-T-O-N. Number 2 is hot guy. Human, I apologize on behalf of my brother. He provided you a puzzle so easy, it's insulting. Heya. The snow crunches as Sans appears next to his brother. If Papyrus had eyeballs, he would have rolled them far back into his skull. Oh, so you're finally awake, Sans. How very nice of you to join us. The human and I have already bonded. And even solved the labyrinth of twisting confusion. Nice, bro. Yes, it's very nice. if you would like to accompany us, I was going to see if I could find more puzzles to pick at. But isn't it about time for you to water the throne room flowers again? Ah, you're right. How could I have almost neglected my duties? Human, we will pick this up later. Thank you for the wonderful time. And Sans, perhaps you should recalibrate your puzzles. A crossword? Really? It's not even today's crossword puzzle. Were you doing anything important this morning? I was doing something very important. And what would that be? Sleeping. Ah, I don't have time for this. And Papyrus runs off into the air, somehow crossing a non-existent bridge over your head. Sans turns his attention, a spark of twinkling pride in his eyes. My brother is so cool. Anyway, all that running around must have made you hungry. Let's go to Grillby's. It's not too far from here. Especially when I know a shortcut. Sans walks on ahead and you follow suit. It doesn't take long for the empty void to embrace you. The lingering scent of snow and pine dissolves into the aroma of grease and sandalwood smoke. The frigid air that once pricked your skin melts with a fireplace warmth. Okay, real quick, we're gonna check something. Yeah, we had it too tiny before. There you go. Oh, that was too loud. I'm sorry. I messed up. I didn't mean to, like, deafen you guys. Patrons are engaging in delightful chatter as the smell of food and drinks entice you. Sans nudges you with his elbow. Fast shortcut, huh? He turns his attention to the patrons, greeting the room with a lazy shrug. Hey, everyone. You trail behind him as he makes his way over to the bar. That's not how Sans greets people. I don't know why my voice went eh, but it did. Various monsters turn to greet him as he walks by. Hey, Sans. Hi, Sans. Greetings, Sans. Hiya, Sansy. Sans, weren't you here this morning? This morning? Nah, couldn't have been me. I could barely get my... I can't say that. Centibulum? I cannot say it, and I'm gonna break it apart, just like I do with words. Like, even if I knew it, I'm gonna try to break it apart out of my bed. And it was a pun, and I suck. A collective snickering burst from the group. I'm so mad at myself. Senzi, save that for the show. Worried I'll turn up bone dry? Relax, I got a ton of material for tonight. A skeleton. And the bar transforms from snickering into scattered wheezing, chortling, and head shakes. With a playful little wink, Sans motions to one of the bar stools. Here, get comfy. You climb onto the stool and take a seat. Great. Of course. Of course. Whoops. Watch where you sit. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on their seats. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? I want a burger. Burger. I like fries too, though. Okay. I'm picky on my fries, so we're gonna go burger. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Sans flags down a humanoid flame monster behind the bar. Grillby, we'll have a double order of burg. Grillby nods and retreats into the back room. It's a little quieter without the sound of crackling flames. Somehow he isn't setting the wooden floor on fire. Sans interrupts your gawking. So, did you have a great time with my bro? Why would I call Papyrus lame? Papyrus is very great. This game... Okay, so I may have a little bitterness towards Papyrus, but that's because of personal things, but he's pretty cool. Yeah, my brother's the coolest. You'd be cool too, if you wore that costume all day. And he's Captain the Royal Guard. which, in my opinion, is very impressive. The warmth returns as the bartender emerges from the back room. After setting the plates down in front of you, Grillby goes back to cleaning glassware. Burger! A golden bun houses the patty, melted cheese oozing from the... Ooh, a cheeseburger! The savory smell invites you to take a big bite. But before you can do so, Sans dangles a bottle in front of you. You want some ketchup? Yes. You accept Sans' offer and he hands the bottle over to you. Here you go. You take the bottle and tilt it over your food with the utmost care. Ah, yeah, I forgot. But seems all your care is for naught. Now your brunch is swimming in a pool of red. Sans chuckles at the ketchup catastrophe. How'd that happen, kiddo? Here, you can have mine. I'm not really hungry anyway. Chuckling once again, he pushes his plate in your direction. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. Do you know what love is? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What if I know what love is? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. We're gonna go with yes. So you know all about it. Level of violence and all that. Qualifies how easy it is for you to hurt others. LV for short. Not to be confused with love, which is completely different. But I'm sure you already know what that is. I just figured I should tell you how the underground works. You know, since you're gonna be stuck here with us. You ask Sans what he means by that. Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You see, there's a barrier that traps everyone in the underground. And they say only way to shatter the barrier is with 7 human souls. But you're really the only human around right now. We, Asgore, did have 6 souls before you arrived. But then Asgore was destroyed. The souls and the last human, they all disappeared. Don't worry, we're not gonna take your soul. Not even gonna lay a scratch on you. And that's not just because of the decree. I promised Toriel I'd watch over any human that fell down here. And since you haven't proven yourself to be anything else, that includes you. Sans pauses a moment, mulling over his next words before speaking again. Look, I hate making promises, but if it makes you feel any better, I promise that to you too. Technically, it's just the same promise, but a little more personalized. Sound good? Hopping off the bar stool, he looks to you with open arms, inviting you into a hug. I promise to look out for you, kiddo. I'm gonna hug. You hop down from the bar stool and take a moment to look at him, your hands fumbling at your sides. Then taking your chance, you wrap your arms around him. Of course. I should have known. I felt like it was coming, but I wanted the hug. Sans bursts into laughter and you push him away with a snort. Whoopee cushion in the hoodie. That's a new gag I'm working on. Thanks for testing it out. Now, what do you say we get out of here? I actually have a favor I need to ask you. He nods to Grillby behind the counter. Thanks, Grillby. Put it on my tab. Then he shuffles towards the door and you follow him out. As you walk along the river, you immediately notice the absence of the glistening white of Snowdin. You can hear the rushing water watching as it cascades over the many ledges that line the caverns. Your footsteps seem to hush the whispering static lingering in the air. You walk a little further, eventually reaching a small station. It's reminiscent of a lemonade stand or a hot dog stand. Welcome to Waterfall, and my 2nd sentry station. He leans against the sentry post and flashes the laziest jazz hands at you. Pretty neat, huh? So about that favor. I'm actually looking for my telescope. I was hoping you could help me find it. I know it's somewhere here, and we can cover more ground if we split up. Why don't you look for it up ahead? I'll look for it right here. Sand stands behind a sentry post, eye sockets barely keeping open. Yep, you go on ahead. I'll let you know if I find it. And he slumps over the counter, face down. Upon closer inspection, you can hear snores rumbling from his skull. You decide to press on without him. You continue on through the waterfall caverns, and the rushing and crashing of the falls calms and quiets into a whisper. The silent sound of static shuffle through the air. A soft glow emanates from the rocks and the water in a strange, faded luminescence that dances across every surface. You stop to admire the blue light as it reflects off your skin. Just then, a voice rings out. I'm great, and this is me yelling about how great I am. I'm great, and this is me yelling about how great I am. You observe your surroundings, but you don't notice a soul. Another voice, meeker in tone, mumbles across the water. I'm great, and you could have sworn the voice was right next to you. And that's when you notice the flowers. All over the marsh are blue flowers. Some are glowing by the water, some along the cavern paths. They glow with that same faded luminescence. You notice two of them that continue to repeat the words you just heard. I'm great, and this is me yelling about how great I am. I'm great, and But eventually the voices fade away as the flowers gossip to both each other and no one is in particular. You remain still, listening to the whispering as it bends in with the babbling of the water. But then you hear another flower softly speak up above the static. Hi. And you tiptoe around trying to find the flower. B. Hi. Behind you. You whip around only to find a menacing figure stalking its prey. The silhouette smiles, teeth glinting. It takes a step forward, and then another, until it bolts for you. The shadow grabs you in a headlock, and then you feel a fist rubbing into the top of your head. Yeah! Welcome to the underground, punk! The figure lets you go, erupting with a loud, unruly laugh while you stumble backwards. You should have seen the look on your face. That was priceless. Hey, Alphys, come over here. It's a human. Hi. Oh my god, I didn't think I was gonna meet you so soon. I'm actually not ready for this. So you must be the human that the Queen texted us about last night. Nice to meet you. I'm Undyne. And I'm Dr. Alphys. Sorry for all the screaming earlier. The echo flowers probably didn't help either. Alfie, you weren't even screaming. We gotta work on that. Hey, you okay, punk? I told you the noogie was a bit much. Lighten up, human. Don't look so terrified. I'm not gonna fight you. Unless it's a fight you're looking for. Let's not. You tell Undyne that you don't want to spar with her. She relaxes her fists, bringing them to her sides. Good decision, punk. You probably couldn't beat me anyway. Undyne, don't be so mean. It's all in good fun. Just some good-natured smack talk. You know what? Maybe you can help us out. We're in the middle of some confidence-boosting exercises for Alfie here. Honestly, you're lucky you're seeing her at all. She rarely leaves your lab nowadays. Well, I mean, I just have so much to do, and hey, it's okay. She puts her arm around the scientist, squeezing her against her side. I'm proud of you for stepping outside with me today. You are? Of course I am. That's a huge accomplishment. Isn't that right, human? You open your mouth to speak, but Undyne slaps you on the back before you can say anything. Of course it is. Anyways, like Alfie's kind of mentioned earlier, these echo flowers repeat whatever you say. So we've been using them to fire up with positive words shouted on repeat. Like this. Watch. Undyne tells over a nearby flower and takes a deep breath. Alphys is awesome and smart and passionate. Alphys is awesome and smart and passionate. The flowers start yelling the same words until they fade into the swishing of the waterfalls. With a grin, Undyne turns to Alphys. Now it's your turn. Say something nice about yourself. Oh, I'm really nothing special. Just try. Alphys fills her lungs with as much air as she can, and then with a crack in her voice, she squeaks. I'm Dr. Alphys and I'm fine. I'm Dr. Alphys and I'm fine. Isn't that what the guy says from that human lawyer game you played? It worked for him. Maybe we need a new plan of attack. Maybe we can just try again tomorrow. I've got it. Alphys, you're passionate about all the nerdy crap you love. That's one of the reasons I think you're so great. Really, Undyne? And I think that's the key. To have passion behind your words, you gotta draw passion from what you're already passionate about. Like Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. And those little packets with the pasta that's not pasta. Instant noodles? Yeah, that. And when you channeled all the energy of everything you love, then you gotta proclaim your love for the most important thing to you. Anime? Yourself. Okay, Undyne, I'll try my best. And if you get stuck, I'm sure the human can help you out. Right, punk? The headlock she gripped you in only allows you to nod. Then it's settled. And Undyne releases you. Okay, now first things first. Tell us about one of those things you like. And put everything you have into it. Okay. Well, I really love... Alphys turns to you, her eyes pleading, searching for some sort of guidance. We're gonna go with Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. You utter the words Mew Mew, but you don't get a chance to finish speaking. Mew Mew Kissy Cutie is my favorite! Alphys has engaged pure geek mode. It's really, really touching. It's about friendship and learning how to love yourself for who you are. Mew Mew has cat ears, which she's kind of sensitive about, but then she learns it's okay if she's different. That was a spoiler. Well, maybe we can watch it together sometime? Alphys and I have watched it, the first one, like 50 times already. She really gets into it. I still can't believe you humans have giant swords. It's the best thing ever. I really, really love it. Alphys puts a hand to her chest and takes a deep breath. You feel that inside your soul, Alphys? Yes. Am I getting sick? No, that's your unbridled passion. That's love for something you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, that means it's part of who you are. So if you can love a part of you, you can love all of you. Alphys jumps a bit, clutching onto your arm to ground herself. I mean, when you put it that way. Now take a deep breath and shout your love for the most important thing in your world. Okay, I love... Alphys desperately glances your way, unsure what to say. I want her to say she loves herself, but I wonder what would happen if you said Undyne. We're gonna go with Undyne. You lean into Alphys and whisper, her nerves jolt her. And she doesn't even stop to question it. I love Undyne. I love Undyne. Wait, I don't mean I do, Wait, what? Undyne, I might have sort of kinda like you. Like, a lot. And I'm sorry if this is really weird or this is too much. You're so cool and you're so strong and you're so confident and I love you too. You do? Aw, cute. Undyne gathers Alphys in her arms and squeezes her tight. Of course I love you, you nerd. I wouldn't be hanging out with you if I didn't like you. Yeah, it's nerdy crap, but it's your nerdy crap. So keep loving your nerdy crap. Relaxing her grip, she looks Alphys in the eyes, searching them for something. But, you need to learn to like yourself too. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm here for you, Alphys. Undyne. Okay, I'll do my best. That's the spirit. Aw, geez, it's about that time, huh? Yeah, it is. There's some experiments I need to finish up, and some human history I need to review, and looping you in one more headlock, Undyne gives you a goodbye noogie. Thanks for helping me with Alfie, human. Yes, thank you. It was very helpful. See ya, punk. Goodbye. You hear the pitter-patter of their steps and the chitter-chatter of their conversation bounce across the cavern, until eventually they fade in with static of the echo fires. You decide to continue on. You traverse deeper through the caverns. Water droplets trickle down your water droplets trickle onto your face, cooling your cheeks. Above you, all around you, the ceiling twinkles in the faded particular twilight. Your eyes look up, but everything is too out of reach for your gaze. Investigating the room, you come across a telescope. How convenient. This must belong to. Looks like you found my telescope. Sand slides in next to you. Where he came from, you have no idea. Hey, kiddo. Thanks for finding this for me. By the way, I knew it was here. I just figured I'd nap a bit before finding it. So, now that we've found it, you want to use it? I normally charge for such a premium telescope, but because I know you, I guess I can let you use it for free. How about it? I know what happens, but we're gonna save just because you do it in the game. Look. You'll take a look through the telescope. Take a look through the telescope, but all you see is red. You look to the left, red. You look to the right, still red. Pulled away, you can see the world again, along with Sand's impish smirk. Heh, you know, red looks good on you, kiddo. I think it's perfect. You raise an eyebrow at Sans, wondering what he means. Walking over to a nearby part of the river, you still glance at your reflection and see that, and that's when you see it, a red ring around your eye. You shoot Sans a look, but he doesn't see it. He's preoccupied cackling his skull off. If you would have taken a nap like I did, your eye wouldn't be so red. You splash your face with water and rub the marking off. His snickering dies down and he walks over to you. I can't help it, kiddo. You're too fun to tease. With his hoodie sleeve, he gently dries your eye. It's soft and puffy, and it smells like snow and ketchup. Once your face is nice and dry, his hand retreats into his pocket. Waterfall is actually really nice. Wait, did I read that right? Yeah. It's pretty much like a cave, except the rocks on the walls and the ceiling are the stars of the underground. And if you pay close attention, your soul can hear passing conversations. Some monsters even make wishes. Some wish for everyday things like a nice hat or someone to play fetch with. Others wish for deeper personal things. Company, praise, strength, confidence, freedom. That last word leaves with an exhale, and the echo flyers simply repeat it. Once they're done, he continues. Anyway, you want to listen? Maybe we'll hear something juicy. You stay still, trying to hear something distinct from the static. Sand looms over the echo flower, examining each petal. A warm sensation tickles your soul. At first, you only hear the ever-present static, but then you hear gossamer whispers. A wish, perhaps? I wish. It grows louder and louder. I wish. Until finally the fire surrounding you echoes the words louder and clear. I wish I was the legendary fart master. You pull away, your head snapping in the direction of one Sans the skeleton and his mischievous chuckling. Why are you giving me that look, kid? You don't think it's serious? That's almost secret, triple secret code word serious. Almost. I have other code words that are way more serious. But if I told you outright, they wouldn't be super secret, megalith secret code words, would they? I really thought Frisk was going to say something, or it was going to be something about that. No. Can you tell me a secret code word? Whoa, wait a second. I can't just tell you my secret code words. Those are for people I trust Well, the code... Sorry for... That's classified information, kiddo. It's between me and whoever I tell my codes to. Those are... Okay. It doesn't matter. Can you... Oh. Well, we gotta save here. Okay, well... He's pranked me multiple times. So... I hope you guys enjoyed this. I definitely am. The creator's super nice with this game too, so I'm gonna leave a link to the description in the description. And I hope you guys go and support them. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!